domestic invasion in the house! And you thought the English were scary! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Bagpipers! All over Trinidad, mash up the place! I'll take the high road and you'll take the low road, and I'll reach the big stage before you. Me and she Boomsy will never meet again on the long and winding streets of Port.
Just rope your arm like that. Now, Lauren, I realize that was not very impressive, and I know that based on their response. But that's not what I wanted to show you. As you can see, that loop's a little bit loose. Now I want to tighten that loop up, but I don't want to get too close. That's a pretty big fella she's here with. So, from over here on this side of the performance area, I can throw a knot through the air onto Lauren's arm. We call that particular knot a half hitch. Lauren, you'll notice that tightens the rope right up, doesn't it? Lauren, face your audience, please, ma'am, and put both fists together in front of you. Just touch them right. Oh, that is perfect. Can you believe she fell for that? Yeah. All right, Lauren, now I need you to face me, please, ma'am, and put both fists up under your chin like that. Perfect. Don't get ahead of me, all right? Lauren, all I need you to do next is just put your left foot forward a couple inches off the concrete. Off, that's right, because I got to go around the leg. There you go. Now, Lauren, put your feet back together, and I notice you're wearing some pretty good-looking flip-flops there. Can you move around pretty well in those? That's perfect, because this is the athletic portion of the show. Lauren, just need you to keep your feet together. And in just a second, when I say the word jump, I'm going to want you just to hop up in the air like that. Just a little jump like that. And now, Lauren, it ain't necessary to do any sort of cheerleader jumps or anything like that. Just a hop, okay? That's all we need. When I say the word jump, you ready? Jump. She's good. Give her a round of applause. I was just checking with the conditions. We're going to see if we can do this right here. Keep your feet together, going up and coming down. Are you ready? Here we go. Jump. Lauren, face your audience because they're clapping for you. Come on, let's hear it for Lauren. Oh, I can barely hear you. This is Lauren. Actually, you know, Lauren, you are doing such a beautiful job. I'd love it if you help me with one more little thing. Is that okay with you? Like she had any choice. Lauren, can you extend your hands for me? Be real honest with me. Is that too tight? Let's make that a little tighter. There we go. Now, Lauren, I just need you to put your fists side by side, thumbs on the top, and I need you to raise this thumb because in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to use this thumb to hold something for me. Now, Lauren, while you hold this, it is very important that you keep your fingers tightly balled up like that. Because, Lauren, in just a second, anything that is sticking out is getting cut off. That's right. Now, Lauren, it's also very important that you don't move a muscle while we do this, because I'm sure you understand why this whip makes that sound, don't you? You do. You know, some people don't. Would you mind if I took a second to explain it to everybody? Oh, thank you, Lauren. You can relax. You see, folks, every time I crack the whip, I put this little curl into the whip. Now, that little curl travels down the length of the whip. But as the whip gets smaller, the little curl goes faster. And by the time we get to this twisted little piece of nylon down here, if you hear this sound, and I'm going to do this in the air, you'll notice the whip will never come close to the ground, and it won't hit itself. If it hits itself, it'll just tangle and won't make much sound at all. But if you hear this sound, that means the tip of the whip just went faster than the speed of sound. Now, folks, anything that moves faster than the speed of sound, like a jet airplane makes a sonic boom, same thing. Tip of the whip makes a tiny little sonic boom. Now, the speed of sound is about 768 miles an hour. Tip of the whip can actually reach, believe it or not, speeds of close to 900 miles an hour. Lauren, anything moving 900 miles an hour hurts really bad. So I would hold that as far away from me as I could. Stand very still. Stand very... Lauren, don't even shake like that. I'm serious. Now, for Lauren's safety, silence, please. By the way, folks, because of all the people in the background and the distractions, I'm not going to go for this the first time. Maybe not even the second time. No, sir, not until I'm totally ready, and she's really nervous. Will I start to trim the pasta down bit by bit till we get to there? You want to keep that piece as a souvenir? I'd say yes. How about a big round of applause for Lauren? Slide this hand out first. There you go. And then this hand right here. And then do me a favor, push that rope down. It's a family show. There you go. That foot. And now as she takes her final bow, the lovely, the amazing Lauren, everybody. Thank you for only grab a rope and start making circles with your wrist like this. Really quickly, you're going to find yourself with a twisted up, kinked up mess in your hands. So the secret of what I'm doing is, if you look at the back side of my hand, you'll notice that every time my wrist makes a circle, my fingers are working really hard to twist or spin the end of the rope. You can see the end of the rope turning right there. Now I got to do that without dropping the rope, and that's one of the most difficult things to master about trick roping. Well, I'm also a trick roping instructor, and over the past few years, I've been lucky enough to teach a couple of Broadway shows to do the rope tricks for their productions. Most recently, Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 on Broadway hired me to teach their actors a few tricks. And during that time, I was looking for a way to emphasize that all-important wrist motion and take away the very difficult finger action. So I went back to these. Now, if you draw a little circle at the top, it gets bigger at the bottom. And that is the basic principle of trick roping. The little circle at the top gets bigger at the bottom. It's very important to remember that, because if you try to make a big circle at the top, it still gets bigger at the bottom, and it could end up looking like this. Nobody likes that. Okay, almost nobody likes that. So, little bitty circle like this, and you can do all sorts of fun tricks. You could do it over your toe, or you could do it under your leg, or you could do it behind your back. You know, it's so easy. I could take, well, I only have ropes for 3, but I could take 3 young cowboys or cowgirls up here with me, teach them how to rope, and then do a fancy roping number with them on the spot, suitable for photos or video. But I'd need 2 or 3 young cowboys or cowgirls. We got anybody about as tall as the rope? About as tall as the rope. Need you about like 6 or 7 or 8, 7 or 8 years old. Anybody? It's going to be a really short show if nobody comes up and helps me out. Oh, there he is. Come on over, buddy. Give him a round of applause for helping me out. Is it just going to be me and him, or does anybody else want to help us? Does anybody else want to help us? No? Is that it?
Is he tall enough?
Sir, you're a big kid. It's all right. If he's the only one, then he's the only one. Oh, do you want to help me? No, he wants to watch. All right, what's your name, partner? Caden. This is Caden, everybody. Here you go, Caden. Let's see what color you want. You want blue? There you go, blue. Caden. And who is this? Dylan, stand right here. Dylan's a good cowboy name. Give Dylan a big round of applause. Dylan, the audience is out there. There you go, right there. And here you go, Dylan. Like I said, it's better if you're taller than the rope, but we'll make it try. We'll make it try. There you go. Hold it. Go ahead, get started. Little bitty circle straight down. Go ahead, give it a try. Little bitty. Oh, you got to hold it up off the ground. Little bitty circle straight down, straight down. I need the taller one. Now the little bitty ones, they're too young. They're just a little bit too young. There we go. Come on over here. And what's your name? Justice. Everybody give Justice a big round of applause. There you go. Little circle straight down. Here you go. What? Are you left-handed? Okay, good. Right here. Little circle straight down like you're drawing a circle on your desk. There you go. That's it. That's it. Here you go. And he might be freestyling. I don't know. We might just freestyle. There you go. Little circle just like that. Like I said, it's better for 7 or 8 or older. I think he's a little young, but that's all right. Oh, they're doing so good. We're going to do this fancy roping number. I'll show you what to do. Here we go. And he's going to freestyle right over there. There we go. Now, prairie folks assure you there ain't nothing that'll cure you any quicker than the medicine they fix up for themselves. There's sulfur and molasses, pepper tea and mustard plaster, and there's camphor bags and flannel rags that line the bunkhouse shelves. Little circle, buddy, little. But here's one remedy that they use, just like that. Never fails to chase the blues, just your hand. Try it for yourself and see your world get brighter. All right, here's your first showbiz lesson. No matter what you're doing, raise your other hand in the air and smile, and they'll clap for you. Try it, try it. Yeah. All right, put your hands down. They're tired of clapping. Oh, keep going, keep going. Try this. Over your toe. When you cut loose all your troubles, vamoose. Guys, it's Caden and Showbiz. They're out there. There you go. Here, try this. Behind your back. Don't even look. Just draw a circle. Okay, here's the deal, folks. They ain't looking. They don't know. It's a clap anyway. Make them feel good. Yeah. Oh, Dylan, if you're gonna freestyle, you gotta get way over here. There you go. There you go. Try this. Try walking around your circle in a circle. We do it all together. It looks like choreography, and the audience goes crazy. Okay, back to the front. Back to the front. Get ready. Big finale coming up. Big finale coming up. Here we go. Here we go. Trust me, buddy. Trust me. You just freestyle. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. Get your cameras ready. Hold on. Not so big. Just keep them from touching. That's all you got to do. Keep them from two circles. Two circles. Look at that. Take the picture now. And look, all by herself. Look at that. Take that picture. When I take your ropes, you take a bow. Take a bow. Here you go. And I got to meet you. Everybody spins with a different twist. Some use elbow grease, some just flick the wrist. You want to aim for a great big old go for broke, just let her go. Never let them see that there's effort there. You may sweat inside to be debonair. If you go for cheers, you go for a joke, shrug it off. It's nothing, folks. Give a man enough rope. Give a man enough rope. It's good to set your sights up high. Don't expect pie in the sky. A guy might rush for that old pot of gold. He might not reach the rainbow's end because, my friend, the world is round, or so we are told. Well, folks, here comes the fancy footwork portion of my song. I hope a guy could choose to run a bank. Another lifts to till the soil. That was it. Or practice law or violin. Y'all are nice. Or maybe sell banana oil. One builds a barn, one writes a song. One digs a ditch, one teaches school. But from the day I came along, I've always been a roping fool. He's just a roping fool. I won the contest for jumping through this here circle 401 times without stopping. Now, after the contest was over, as I was laying there, I come up with a brand new name for this. I don't call it the Texas Skip. I call that cowboy aerobics is what yeah. And he can get all tangled in the 40 feet he tries to spin, but I've had luck. And my rope made me free. I spun my fancy figures, wrote my stories, worked my magic, loved my critters, loved my family, spun a lovely life. That's what happened to me. Here we go, 40 feet of rope. I hope. Give a man enough rope. Hang on. No, wait, no, not yet. Save it up, it sounds better all together. Okay, now.